Buhari refused to hand over to Osinbajo as presidency plans to extend his medical stay in the United Kingdom. Again and again, Nigerians will keep telling you that there is a lot of deceit going on with this government and this administration. Cleverly, Buhari left the country constitutionally. He should hand over to the vice president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo. But guess what? It was Garuba Shehu who told us that Buhari does not need to hand over to Osinbajo as he will only be away for 2 weeks and the constitution allows that. A lot of persons were against it, however, they let it slide. But guess what? The intention is not for Buhari to stay in London for 2 weeks. You were told 2 weeks. Like you know, in Nigeria, nothing is black and white as it seems. There is a lot of secrecy going on, especially in Nigeria administration of government. It's supposed to be plain and clear for all to see so that even the blind can tell that this is what is going on. But guess what? Some persons make it about themselves. Now, Buhari will be staying in London even more. And guess what? A northern governor is saying that the protest in London against Buhari going back home is a protest of it's a protest against the north. My people, let's even leave that for now. Let's get all the details. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you so much. Buhari refused to hand over to Osinbajo as presidency plans to extend his medical stay in the UK. The presidency is planning to extend the stay of the president, Muhammadu Buhari, who has been in the United Kingdom since March the 30th on a routine medical checkup. As protest continues at the Nigerian Mansion House in London, Sahara reporters learned that although Buhari failed to hand over to Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo, the presidency has kept to itself and said the president will act on his duty while on the medical trip. As protests continue in the Nigerian Mansion House in London, Sahara reporters learned that although Buhari failed to hand over to Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo, the presidency has decided to act from the UK and acting deceitfully by extending Buhari's medical stay in the UK. Why not give a particular date? Buhari's special advisor on media and publicity, Femi Adesina, has said that the president will be back then 2 weeks later in April. It's clear that the presidency has other tricks and antics under its sleeves. Medical tourism, Nigerian president in the UK for best medical attention and care, while Nigerians wallow in despair for good medical attention. Buhari must go protest demand President Muhammadu Buhari returns to his country and use his medical facilities that he has created. Sahara reporters learned that planned date return has not been fixed as this has been flexible as the growing protest in London continues. Hashtag harass Buhari out of London. Revolution Now campaigners have also reportedly affected the president and have taken over the place, calling for him to return back to the country. Buhari did not hand over to the vice president as is constitutionally supposed to do. As at the stand now, he will extend the stay in London, only God knows for how long. The protest by Revolution Now has hammered on the inability of the London government to allow Buhari, a president of a country who left his country in despair, and rather go to their country for medical attention. Buhari has spent over 190 days in previous medical attention in the same UK, sometimes in 2015. Findings of Sahara reporters reveal that the presidential trip has attracted a lot of backlash by social media and the ongoing trip even around the world, while doctors are presently on strike in the very country where Buhari left. Now, this is a deceit. Only God knows for how long Buhari will be out of the country. But it's a clear case of their deceitful activity and how they continue to deceive Nigerians and deceive the entirety of the country. Revolution Now is also stating a protest asking the government of the UK to ask Buhari to go back to his country. But I don't think the government of the UK are obliged to do that. There is what we call freedom of speech, freedom of right of association, and even though the president of a country, I want to believe and state categorically that he has a freedom and a right. I'm not saying what he's doing is right too. I'm just stating the law to you. Please don't criticize me. Just to state it out there. I'm not saying what Buhari is doing or have done is correct. However, he has a right to association. He has a right to hand over to whoever, to go to whatever place he chooses to go to for his medical attention. That being said and understood, what Nigerians are saying, could the UK or any other government, because if he does not go to the UK for his medical attention, he can as well get it elsewhere. He can go to the United Arab Emirates. He can go anywhere in the world. And don't forget that in the UK, there are not only government-established hospitals, which we fondly known as the NHS. There are also other private establishments. Okay, and they are obliged to take any candidate, any patient that can afford their fee. Again, don't forget that the medical practitioners, especially those in private sector, is their personal private business. And there are laws guiding private businesses. So Revolution Now is saying Buhari should actually go back home and attend to his people, and that the government of the United Kingdom should assist and tell Buhari to do the needful. Buhari needs to go back and support his people. As we're speaking, do you know that a patient died? That's the one we are aware of, okay? A patient, a new mother of just 28 years old, died yesterday in Edo State. What happened? She delivered and blood pressure rose. There was no thorough or proper medical attention in time to save her. And today, baby alive, mother gone. So what are we talking about? What's really happening? You can tell exactly, truly, and really that something is definitely not right. You can tell that something is wrong somewhere. And it would be nice for this government to assist us, to help Buhari become better, to be responsible, to give to her people what they dutifully and really desire. However, it is not a silver bullet. That's the point. So Nigerians, it is what it is. We pray that we have the best of government. Leave us a comment. Let's hear your thoughts. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe.